The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show, and it's time to get high. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show here on NOK Network.
Happy 4/27, y'all.
Love you, brother. Awesome, dude. That was a good hit.
What's good, Brother Ron? Good morning, good morning. This is my baby, Terrapin. You know that Grateful Dead song, Terrapin Station. Here we go, baby. Much love.
Happy 420 this man. Light him if you got him.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show, and we're here to get high.
Hey Ryan, how's it going for the morning rise and shine? This is burnt camdog in the bag, and here we go. There you go. Peace.
Good morning, all. Winnie the Rottweiler and the Frog Father GJL enjoying his bong. Oh, that was a good one. Peace, everyone. Take care.
Cheers, everybody. Cannabis Corner.
Cheers.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show here on NOK Network. Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning's episode of Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time, your morning wake and bake show right here on NOK Network. And I'm your joint host, Ron McNabb, and we're going to have some great fun this morning, medicating with our like-minded friends. So welcome, everyone. We are at episode 307 for today, for this Saturday, or some like to call it Shatterday, September 13th, 2025. And we have Sir Rat Bastard in the chat already here, tuning in from Rumble. So good morning. And we've got his weather here, 27, going to be 27 degrees today in Minnesota. 24 yesterday, 27 today, 28 tomorrow, 28 the next day, 29 the next day. Little mini heat wave towards the end of summer here. So we're going to get to our weather here in just a moment here. Right after. I forgot to share this. We'll be right back. Right after this. It's now time for your morning weather report on Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time. And there we go. We are back for your morning weather report here on Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time. So here we go. It is currently in Arnstein. It is 15 degrees, a lot warmer than yesterday. Yesterday was 4 degrees when we started. 4 degrees. So today, right now, is 15, feeling like 15, going up to a high of 22. And by 11 a.m., we will be hitting our high of, no, we won't hit the high, but we'll be hitting 20 degrees, feeling like 21. We'll hit our high of 22. Let's see. 2 o'clock. So we'll scoot on down here. 2 p.m. 22, feeling like 24 today. Gonna stay there for a couple hours. And then start dropping back down. We're not getting any cool weather, at least for another couple of weeks. We'll go back to the current weather. See what the humidity is right now. 95% humidity. Not much wind. 4 kilometers out of the south. An hour out of the south, gusting up to 6. And over to our 14-day forecast. Finally buying all my paper garbage. We got to do that. Well, not paper garbage. We have brush garbage. We can't take brush to the dump. We used to be able to, but I got a big brush pile at home. But we can't burn during the daytime. Here's good morning, Frosty. We got 7:09 here. 1 minute to 7:10. Let's see, are we getting warmer weather this week? 24, 25, 26, 25. Not too bad. Not as warm as Sir Rat Bastard, though. So, yeah, we have no daytime burning here. We burn 2 hours before sunset up to 2 hours after sunset. And that's managed by the province for us because we're not an organized township. Don't belong to a municipality. So they make the province makes our rules here for that. And as of October 31st, so November 1st, we can burn during the day. And that, my folks, was 7:10. Happy 7:10 Easties. Light them up if you got them. And of course, I'm smoking on some peanut butter breath still this morning. I gave some of it to my son last week. And he says, Is that peanut butter breath indoor stuff? Yeah. He said, oh, it's really good. So for him to say that, it must be good, because most of the time when I ask him, oh, what do you got? Well, that's when he's buying stuff. Oh, it's weed. Oh, what's straight? I don't know. It's weed. It's good. Anyways, cheers. All right, there we go. So let's finish off this weather, shall we? So let's see, we are getting a little bit of rain Thursday night into Friday. A little bit of rain next week, next Wednesday. That's a ways off. Anything can happen. But look, we're not getting any real cool temps. Low it's going down to is like 9. But most of it's like 12, 14 degrees at night. Not too bad. But before long, you know that winter's going to come. Bong hit time. Do you want the link, Frosty? I was getting ready to send it to you. There it is there if you want. And what have I got here? Oh, I got it, yeah. There we go. So 2 weeks out takes us all the way to September 27th. Almost the end of September. So winter's almost here. Winter's going to be here before you know. Fall hasn't even actually arrived yet. First day of fall is what? September something, I think. Let's check. Search tabs there. When is the first day of fall? Monday, September 22nd, 2025. At 2:19 p.m. Monday, September 22nd. So I do believe that is next Monday. A week this coming Monday. It's the first day of fall. So there's the weather. There's our weather. Started getting the grass cut yesterday. Got grass cut all the front of the house. Got my cannabis plants all in around in between the gardens where I have to do with a push mower. And then I'll have still the highway yard to do over here. And an area at the far end of that yard over there where the chicken coop is, between the high tunnel and the chicken coop, and from the fire pit over to our neighbor's place. That shouldn't take long to finish off there. Rained a little bit this morning, early morning. Stopped now. It's supposed to dry up. So I'll probably get to the grass by afternoon. Here's what my plan is for the morning after the show. Here we'll be done here probably around 8 o'clock, just after 8. It's 7:14 now, almost 7:15. Almost 5 minutes away from 4:20 for the West Coast, folks. So after the show here, I'm going to gather the garbages up. Actually, no, my son wants to. I don't even think he's up yet. He wants me to take him fishing out to his boat. But I don't think he's up yet. If he's not up, I'll just gather the rest of the garbages up, get it ready to go to the dock. Actually, I could probably load it in the van. There is a dump out by the way he's going fishing, but they're not open until the afternoon. Oh, excuse me. They're not open until afternoon. The other dump is open this morning. They're open in 15 minutes. They're the opposite way. So I can drop him off, and then I can just continue past the house here, out the other way. It's only about 5 minutes out the other way. And then drop the stuff off at the dump. And when I get back, probably get ready to go to Trash and Treasure. Trash and Treasure opens up it's our secondhand store, our little thrift store, really cheap stuff. Like this 1 terabyte portable hard drive. Let's see the size of it. $2. Didn't say it on it, but it had it on the package. $2. Oh, we got Frosty trying to come in here. There he is. Good morning. Hi. And Frosty's on mute, so he must be on dad duty. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, Frosty's going. There he is. And he's gone. He's gone. There we go. Looking great having Frosty pop in. I don't see Aaron Drake here yet. He must still be sleeping. So yeah, my day's pretty gonna be pretty busy. In that time, I'll try to find some time to have some breakfast. Oh man, dinner last night. Oh, I did take pictures of it too. Oh shit. Well, we got just over a minute to 4:20 for the West Coast. So we'll get ourselves ready there. And let's get this to the pictures. And there is 7:19. 7:19. These pics up from yesterday. We made Mexican fries. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Almost 15 seconds now to 4:20. So that's opening up, sorting through. And here we go. Happy 4:20. Happy 4:20, Westies. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Happy 420. This is still loading up here. All right. Still loading. There we go. There we go. Now I'm seeing. Now I'm seeing the stuff here. All right. So we'll go here, here. I'll show all these ones too. And we'll do these ones again. The poppers, the pepper poppers. Copy. Desktop. And today is September 13th. Paste that into there. Open this up. Okay, so we have an abundance of homegrown peppers, jalapenos. We grew a whole variety of peppers this year. But we have a bunch of little mini bell peppers and jalapenos. And my wife made a cream cheese, old cheddar cheese mix with some, I think it's some parsley, salt and pepper, maybe garlic powder. I don't know if it's salt and pepper. It was certainly garlic powder in there. And then, well, here, let me show you. Oh yeah, I gotta stop the screen and then reshare out under a different screen. There we go. One more click. There we go. So we did some wrapped in bacon, some not. The ones wrapped in bacon were fucking awesome. They were the best. But the little mini peppers, the sweet pepper, little mini sweet bell peppers, they were delicious too. The jalapenos, oh man. Now I think what I'd like to do next time is kick it up a bit of a notch. Hey, we got Stolen Hellcat in the house. Good morning. But I think what I would like to do the next time is take some jalapeno peppers and chop them up really tiny. I have some in the fridge right now. Really tiny diced. And mix it in with the cheese mix. That would be really delicious, I think. A little bit of jalapeno in with the cheese as well. And I think that'd be a nice little kick for the mini bells, because there's no spice at all in these. So to have a little bit of jalapeno in the cheese, I think that would be delicious. And we're definitely making this shit again. Definitely. And topped with breadcrumbs there. That was my plate. And that was all the jalapenos. My wife doesn't like the jalapenos, so I had them all. She did try a bit with bacon. But I had some of the peppers too, the mini peppers. Right? It was freaking awesome. This was like a late night snack we had. And just a few more pictures there. Little close-ups. It was so delicious. And that's some more. No, I think that's some of the peppers she used. think we might still have some of these red. I think these are serranos. They're not jalapenos. Some are jalapenos, some are serrano. Bunch of peppers. And we got that's just a reminder to break. I'll come back to Stolen Hellcat's comment in a second. We got Shane Garley in the house. Good morning. Good morning. If you shave the pepper on the outside without any near the seed, it isn't hot on the jalapeno. I almost said jalapeno. My wife and I joke around and call it jalapeno. Wow, I didn't know that. Shave a little bit off the outside, but not anywhere near the seed. It's not hot. That's cool. That's cool. So we made Mexican fries for dinner last night. We went out. We had to go out down to Huntsville, like a 300-kilometer round trip. We didn't get home till like 7:30ish type of thing, 7:45. So at 8 o'clock, we're in the kitchen making Mexican fries. But earlier in the day, I went out and picked the 3 green onions and these peppers here. I think this one here, the red one, might be the serrano. It might be a jalapeno too, I'm not sure. But anyways, the green one is definitely a jalapeno. And that's what we used to top that off. So the tomatoes, the pickled yellows, banana peppers, they were supposed to be sweet. They're a little bit, some are sweet, some are hot. So I'm not sure what happened there. The green onion, and there is also sliced, those other sliced peppers are underneath everything. They're underneath everything. The red and green pepper right there, those are sliced. There's some in there too. Let's see, can I see any? Yeah, there's some of the green right there. Oh, that's green onion. It's all buried, and there's queso on top of that. Hungarian wax, yes. I think that's what the yellow one is. So the peppers, the onions, not the white onion. There is white onion in here too, but the green onion, the tomatoes, the yellow peppers, and the red and green, that was all grown in our garden. That's it. That was all grown in our garden. So there's the green onion, the red and green pepper, the jalapeno and that there. Awesome stuff. There's still more peppers outside. We got green peppers, green sweet peppers. We still got a good harvest of those to pull off. I'm wondering if we might do a stuffed pepper and put them in the freezer, stuffed, and then you just take them out, put them in the oven. All right, so I think probably go to break after this song is done. Just over a minute left and we'll go to break. But yeah, dinner, man, that was freaking awesome. And the taco spice we use for the meat, we make that ourselves. Like we mix it. We make our own taco mix. We don't buy the prepackaged taco mix. Current grow right there. Okay, let me see. I might be able to get that. Oh, that's on wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. Pull this up. HTTPS. Let me put that up on screen so I can see it better. I missed the P. HTTPS. There. Forward slash. Okay, will that work? Between like that. Okay. Did I do a spelling mistake here? HTTPS I dot DESU dot SI / lowercase t. Yeah, I'm not pulling that up when I type that up. Type that in. Let me try that. Ah, there we go. Over lowercase L. Still loading. It was a lowercase L, not a uppercase I. Sorry, a better way to link pics. No, this is okay, I guess. You could if you're connected on Messenger with me. I don't know if you use Messenger at all because I know you're on Rumble. I could open up the Rumble feed and get the link directly from there. Or actually, I think I can do it. No, because I'm watching through. Yeah, I'd have to go to Rumble. Ah, there we go. There's Aaron. Huzzah, Ron, and everyone. Good morning. Was wondering where you were. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I can just like type it out into the address on the in the browser. It's just taking a minute for it to load up, but we'll share that out and then we'll go to break. Late waking up this morning. I laid in bed till about 6:30 myself. But see, I wasn't having to look after the chickens this morning. There we go. That's up. Look at that. Let's see, can I zoom in on this a bit? Oh, geez. What happened there? Okay, that's weird how this does that. Okay. Yeah, that goes way too big. That looks nice. Nice coloring in there. I like the purple. Geez, look at that. It shouldn't be that big. There we go. I can't just zoom in. I'd have to have this saved as an image on my computer. I can go back and forth like that. But that's nice. Look at the coloring. Nice purple in there. I would probably bet that some of these trichomes have like a purple or pink tinge to them. You may not be a photographer, but you're a grower, so that's awesome. It's okay. We get the idea of seeing the picture, so don't worry about the photography skills. There's sometimes I take pictures and I'm putting them up, and it's like, oh geez, I didn't realize it's all blurry. It's like, oh well. Anyways, Aaron, huzzah! So, anyways, it is 7:36. I think what we'll do is we'll go to break now, and when we get back, we'll have the other music set on. We'll have a bit of a chill and chat, and we'll be out of here shortly after that. So, I can remove that from the stage. Okay, so we will be back in 4 minutes and 20 seconds, folks. So don't go away. Cheers.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at NOKNetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@NOKNetwork.com.
Join us for NOK Network monthly specials, 12 months a year. Movie nights, spotlights on entertainment, and live on location coverage. Stay up to date about upcoming programming by subscribing to NOK Network on Rumble, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Facebook. Check out our webpage at www.noknetwork.com.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyndinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set. One dab, only really need one dab. One dab.
Smoke Signal is a medical dispensary where you can get all your products and needs.
Start vaping a whole bunch. Might just start laying up the blunts. God. Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram. Go Go and hold it in, feel it in your ribs.
So come and check us out in Tyndonega. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndonega. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Now we get back to the show.
And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to this morning's episode of Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time, your morning wake and bake show right here on NOK Network. And again, I am your joint host, Ron McNabb, and AKA the Forgetful Stoner. And we've been having a great time here this morning, medicating with our like-minded friends. So welcome back, everyone. Again, this is episode 307 for this Saturday or Shatterday, September the 13th, 2025. So I guess now we're just at the portion of the show where we're just going to chill and chat. And that's what we're going to do now. We're going to chill and chat. So, yeah, today I've got a few things on the go. As I said, I'm going to take my son out to his boat so he can go fishing for the day. And then I got to make a run to the dump. And then also our secondhand store, a little thrift store that sells most things cheap. They're open on just Saturdays only now until Thanksgiving, and then throughout the winter they're open every once in a while for special days, special sale days. Oh yeah, Aaron, I wanted to put this comment of yours up. That first coffee of the day really hits the spot. Just after you put that comment up, I just sat back, took a sip of coffee, and it was like, oh, that was so nice. And that is true. Every once in a while, most times, that first coffee is like, oh. During the show, not so much though. If I have a coffee during the show, sometimes I'm not drinking it much. A sip here and there. Just run a little hash snake here with some finger hash. Or scissor hash, well, finger and scissor hash. I'll roll a joint of peanut butter breath with that inside. I think that might actually be a little off too long. Ah, there we go. There's McWeed on tour. Hey, brother. How's it going? I saw your post last night. Oh, man, that was great news to hear. I know it's still cancer's still there, stage 2, but I've been thinking about you, brother, so much. When things went quiet, I'm like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Well, it's good that you're still here with us, brother. And, keep on keeping on, right? Good morning. And it is a good morning. So I hope you've been well. And good to see you. Good to see you once again. Great. You're winning the fight. Is there any other option? You just got to keep getting up each day, put one foot in front of the other, no matter what. Right? like my motto that I say repeatedly over and over, in anything, with anything in life, or whatever you come across, start with what you have and or with what you know, and when you can do better, do better. When you look at things that way, because you're the only, like, ourselves is the only one that we need to be looking at in the mirror. Are we showing up to the game? Why are we looking at other people? How are we doing according to what they look like? Are we doing better than them? Yeah, good. We're great. No, let's look at ourselves in the mirror. Am I a better person today than I was yesterday? At least that's what I strive to be, right? No matter what things may come our way, what struggles or stresses or illnesses or whatever, time still goes on. We're still here. Might as well put that energy to good use, right? Keep it a positive outlook on things. And that's how it's done. I know it's not always easy, but with the support of everyone around, and of course, as we all know, what this plant can do for us too, and other natural stuff. Great. Anyways, it's good to see you. Good to see you. You're welcome. Much love to you too. There's so many right now that just seem to be either people that the people that we know that either have cancer themselves or winning the fight or whatever, or at least striving to, or we know of people who know, like, we either know them directly or we know of them because of our friends and or family. So all I have to say is fuck cancer, right? I myself have not had cancer. Hope I don't get it. But I was faced with a possible... Oh, I forgot to put the hash snake in here. I was faced with a possible cancer diagnosis. So I do know what it's like to hear the words from the doctor, it's not cancer. And for that, I'll be forever grateful for. Because I know not everyone is afforded that opportunity. And I may have escaped it that day, but that's not to say that I've escaped that forever, right? So, keeping that in perspective, I try to live each day in its fullest. Not always easy, with the struggles and stresses of life. But going back to my motto, start with what you have or with what you know, and when you can do better, do better. You're always at the top of your game. You know at the end of the day that you did everything you could and that you knew of to be the best version of you to show up in life that day. And that's all you can ask for, really. And if you feel you didn't, if you felt you could do a little bit better, well then, guess what? You now know that. So then you do better. Right? And so on and so on. It just becomes a part of you. Oops, I pulled a little bit of the hash snake off the end. I'm using just regular papers, not 1 1/4. So it's a little bit, the rollers for 1 1/4. Yeah, so I pulled a little bit of the hash snake off the end. So I don't know. I didn't plan on saying all those words, but I don't know. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Hey, I'm probably one of the most imperfect persons around. I make mistakes, but I try. I try to be better than I was the day before. Cheers. So my wife and I, we used to do a lot of camping. I know most of you guys know that we recently went camping. We used to do a lot of camping. We went camping on our honeymoon 30 years ago. First week of August 5th was our wedding anniversary. But 30 years ago, August 5th, 1995, we headed up north. Well, we were living down south at the time, south of here. And we came north to Algonquin Park here in Ontario. Well, we went to a private campground. We stayed there one night. We ended up going to Algonquin Park. We ended up going there for the rest of the week. You're welcome. I appreciate you too. I just wish things were a lot different for you, but at the same time, you through your journey, you're showing others how to push through and be the best version that you can be, right? And it's not saying that there's not hard times. I'm sure you've had days where you just like, I can't do this anymore. But yet we all somehow find the strength to continue on, right? Happy smoking. I'm off to try to force some dinner in. All right. Take care. Thank you so much for popping in. Wish all the best for you. And stay happy, stay healthy, but most importantly, stay high, right? So, healing vibes to you, positive vibes and everything, and we'll see you around. just realized I lit this, and it's like it's almost showtime. Shows in almost into the show. Love you too, my brother. So, peace. Ashtray. Peanut butter breath grown indoors, and I got a little bit of a scissor hash, finger hash snake in there in the center of the joint. Aaron said I went to bed at nearly 4 a.m. last night. LOL. Like a zombie now here this morning, right? The time change is coming up soon. Where we fall back. So it's been okay. When the sun rise, it's light, getting light out later in the morning now than before. Sunrise 6:55. Sunset 7:35. So the days are getting shorter. Then soon the time change is going to happen. So we'll go an hour back. So if it gets light out at 6:55, I guess it'll get light out earlier again in the morning. But then, right now it's dark when I get up. I don't like that. No, we'll do the theme song now, and then we'll be out of here. Look at that. Nice white ash. So yeah, just take my son fishing, drop him off with his boat so he can go fishing for the day. He's been away all week working. Then I got dump run, breakfast somewhere in there too. Go to our thrift store. My wife may want to go there today. They're open from 10 till 2. And then I want to get the grass finished as well. I got just a little bit left to finish on the yard over there. And then the rest of the highway yard over here. I got the whole highway yard to do. The highway yard I'll probably do with the tractor. I'll use the push mower in and around some of the areas where the tractor can't get into that well. Clean up some of the edges. What's your opinion on my budding lady? I can't remember. Oh, this over here. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me take a look here. Oh, nice. Piece of So this was sent. Oh, that was sent this morning too. Sorry, I missed that earlier. This is indoors, correct? Or no, outdoors. This is outdoors. Where's that in? Or in and out? I don't know. Is this that clone? One of those clones that you had from before? It's looking good. Buds are building nicely there. So is it outdoors or is it in a tent? Or a mix of both? I don't know. Tent to outdoors, back to closet. She's a long-legged girl. Yeah, I was gonna say that the node spacing is a little large there, but sometimes it's unavoidable, right? Just because of what you're working with. Aaron says 10 degrees here today. Wind chill makes it feel like 9. Wind blowing at 8 to 15 kilometers per hour. Sun and what? Sun and something. Show and tell, right? Sun and cloud. That's what I thought he was trying to say. More sativa. Yeah, probably. Probably it looks like that too. I don't like growing sativas for that reason. They tend to be a little bit lankier, in my opinion, I guess. And the leaves tend to be skinnier. I like the fatter leaves. I didn't mean to keep that going. I like the fatter leaves and stuff like that. You got too damn tall, too fast, right? And I've had that happen too. And sometimes I've had it where you like if you got the space, you can bend the branches down. That's why I grow the way I do with the scrognet inside, because I don't have the height for growing too much in here. In the cabinet, that is. Like if I was just growing in the open basement or whatever, I would have a bit more height. But in the cabinet, I lose because I have it built up on a 2x4 platform. And then I've got about this much space, about that much space above the cabinet, grow cabinet, for storage, for putting supplies and stuff up there. And I could have built the cabinet all the way up to the ceiling. That would have given me more height. But my next grow cabinet will probably be full height. What I'm actually planning on doing is eventually just building like a shell of a cabinet and having the plants on a platform that will wheel out. That way I can have access to all corners of the plant, all sides of the plant. So as if it was like, say, if you had a tent and you got the doors on multiple sides, then this would serve the same purpose, except I'm just wheeling the whole plant right out, plants out on a platform, which I have most of the materials to do it. In fact, I think I have most of them, like to build the platform that would be strong enough. So I've got like 2x6s. I've got heavy duty wheels. I can build all that. It's just finding the time and the energy and the mental capacity, the mental space to do it all. So anyways, I think the joint went out. It did. So we're going to head on out of here for today. We're just going to run through the last few comments here. the train wreck always grew with gaps. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Sometimes genetics, right? It's just the way the plant grows with some of the stretched nodes areas. Some had leaves with 8 leaves. That's pretty cool. I've had some pretty big leaves from plants outdoors, like really big leaves. I had this one shirt that had like a maple leaf on it, and the cannabis leaf, I think it was bigger, just as big or bigger than the leaf that was imprinted on my shirt. I have a picture somewhere. But I've also had leaves with like a whole bunch of fingers. I can't remember the most I've had, but 8 leaves, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool because it's typically what, 5, I think, right? And sometimes that's in the genetics too, but sometimes it's just the environment and free materials at job sites and dumpsters they want you to take to reduce their pickups. Exactly. Like our local dump here, they chip all the wood up. I think they have in the past done burning, but the wood is free to take. Any wood that's at the dump, I can take as much as I want. It reduces their workload on stuff they got to do there. Reduces space at the dump, so it'll allow the dump to operate longer there. And then, but the steel stuff, some of the metal, they don't like you taking too much of it because they have a company come in that gets paid for that. And this guy, I think they get money, like the dump gets money from a portion of money from all that. But if you need a few items here and there, they don't mind you grabbing it. They don't want you grabbing anything from the dump really to be selling. Like the anything in the wood, they don't care. But the metal stuff, because of the fact that they make money from it too. So, but they don't mind you taking a few things here and there for your own personal use. If it helps you out, type of thing, right? Aaron says like this biscotti platinum kush. Each time I grow it, it always comes out tasting really good and working great at making whoever smokes it fried, right? Well, that's the whole purpose. Years ago, I did this with there was a dumpster behind my work, and there was carpet that was being all torn out. They were redoing the carpets in the building behind us, and it's all commercial, low pile, commercial grade carpet. And there was nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. And some of these pieces were like pretty big. Like I'm talking like 8 foot wide by like 14 feet type of thing. And if you put them up together, like if you overlap them a bit and you do a slice through both of them so you get the same cut through both, you put them on the ground, you can't even hardly tell that there's a seam there. So we had carpets on the house we were living in. We had ripped up the old carpet. We had free carpet. I had carpets to put in my basements wherever I lived for a while. It was cool. I brought home a whole shit ton of it. Free materials, awesome to grab. Clones had 3. 1 got up to 8, putting back into veg. I got up to Clones had 3. I got up to 8. Got up to 8? What? Putting it back into veg. I don't understand that comment. I don't fully understand that comment. But anyways, we got to go. It is 10 after 8. I do hear my son up, so he's probably going to be looking to get out to his boat very soon. So anyways, happy growing there, sir, bastard. And thank you all for tuning in this morning. We'll see you again tomorrow morning. Again, 7 a.m. Eastern Time, Sunday, September the 14th, 2025. And what do we got tonight? Tonight is Sunday. No, tonight's Saturday. Today's Saturday. We got Hobbies Puppets on tonight on the IWK 710 Daily Sesh. And for, I think it's Sativa Saturdays. And who knows what will happen tonight. You never know what you're going to see, what you're going to hear when Hobbies is on. It's always a great show, though. He's usually got a guest either live in studio or a pre-recorded session with them. Lots of times it's like music artists or whatever. Always a great show, though. Always a great time. Always, you never know which puppets are going to be up on screen either. There's a few of them. There's Todd the gorilla, Tommy the dog, Mel the mushroom. There's Harry looks a lot of puss, this freaked up, weirded out looking creature. He's awesome. Harry licks a lot of puss is cool. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch. So you're just gonna have to tune in tonight to check it all out yourself. And it's always a great time for some great laughs with Hobbies Puppets. So again, that's tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on NOK Network here. That's the IWK 710 Daily Sesh. But for now, we got to go, folks. So stay happy, everyone. Stay healthy. But most importantly, stay high. We're going to have one last bong toke together here. And Stolen Hellcat says, be well. Great. You guys all be well. Again, stay happy, stay healthy. But most importantly, stay high. Cheers. All right. We'll see you in the morning. Take care, everyone. And one last word before we go. Just as always, peace. Take care.